So of course we get hit with another face Jordan box, which, you know, I've talked about this in the past. I'm not really mad at it, but whatever. Sometimes you just can't tell what's inside of the box. They've been giving us a lot of these face boxes. But here we got the Air Jordan 5 Black University Blue. Now, originally, these came out, and I want to say in 2006. So in 2006, that's when Nike and the Jordan brand started doing what's called the LS series, which stands for lifestyle. I happen to have a couple of LS shoes over here. I have some Air Jordan 3s, some cool gray 3s, and I have some Jordan 15 lasers. I'll make a video on those if y'all are interested. However, it's been about 20 years. So it's been 20 years since we've had this shoe right here. This is the first time of it being retroed, and I'm not necessarily mad at it. Now, I'm gonna ask y'all comment down below because number one, y'all already seen 1,000 videos about this shoe, right? So I don't need to go into a detailed review, but I do want to point out a couple of things because I've been seeing a lot of comparisons between these and the reimagined black metallic 5s as well. Now, I don't have the most Air Jordan 5s in my collection, but what a beautiful time that we are in right now to where you can take your time. These did not sell out as far as like instant sellout. There's been a few restocks, so they've moved decently. But I mean, you can walk into the store, they're readily available, and you can get, my friends, what I like to call a juicy deal. That's right, you can get a juicy deal on these because you should be able to pick these up for retail. And if you got coupons and stuff like that, like at JD Sports, maybe you can save like that $20 status cash, and before you know it, you winning if you cop below retail. But let's take a look at these key. Now, we'll start with the obvious. The very, very obvious is we have the Jumpman right there, and we also have the Nike Air on the Reimagine. So we do not have the Nike Air on the back, which is fine. This University Blue in particular, let me tell you what I do like about it. It's something about the black. So this black nubuck that's here, it has the same consistency. Maybe it's the same materials as the black metallic 5s. That's number one. So it has a really good quality nubuck. Oh, that smells amazing. But we have that same nubuck material that is on the black metallics. It's the same exact thing that's here. And with this University Blue, the Lifestyle series, once again, I kind of talked about that earlier. They really came out. This is not an OG colorway, kinda, right? This is talking about MJ's college days. However, when I say kinda, it's been 20 years. So has this become like an OG colorway now that it's 20 years later and they're re-releasing it? And I don't know. That's one of those trick questions. However, this is not an OG colorway, but I can tell you this. I like the stitching. It's something about the black in that university stitching. You see that thread that's wrapped around there? It really helps it pop. Even on the interior as well, we have that University Blue colorway. Let me see what the box says, actually. I kind of skipped the process there. So the box actually reads Black University Blue, White, Noir. All right. So they did, with intention, give us this University Blue. And I have to admit that it complements the shoe very well. I don't believe that this shoe came with any extra style laces. So, you know, we're going to have to lace swap these things. I've seen a couple of pictures. Maybe I got some University Blue laces hanging around here. And if I don't, I will have to get something that's like decently close. Matter of fact, you'll see my Fearless ones right here. That might be close enough. That might be close enough. But I do like the stitching. I like the way that pops on there. We have that lace lock with the black on the interior. Now, let's talk about the front, the toe box. That is another big difference. Now, which toe box do you prefer? Do you prefer like this newer shaped toe box? You see how thin this toe box is versus this shape right here? Now, this toe box, man, you know how they say, like, you look slimmer, you look thinner or smaller in black, because we have the same toe box between the two here, and for some reason with the gray, that toe box just looks like way bigger. Even though it's the same, the toe box on it does look a little bit bigger. Now, one thing I did notice, and not all Jordans have them on there, like I said, this is part of the LS Lifestyle series, but we don't have any embroidery on the side there like how we do on a few other pairs. So you see we have that 23, right? So this one still has a Jumpman, but you see we have that 23, just like the Tokyo 5s. You see we have that Jumpman there, and then we have that Kanji, the 23 as well. But not all shoes have it. Here we got the Nike Air, but you see we don't have any branding there. And then obviously with the Awake New York, one side has the New York embroidered there. You see the Nike Air in the back. I have to admit, I've always talked about selling this shoe because I was like, man, I do not rock pink like that. This is a predominantly pink shoe. I do like the 35th anniversary soft pinks. I like these because it's not overwhelming with the pink. However, I will admit, I'm gonna be honest, like I usually am. This shoe right here in particular, this shoe is really starting to grow on me. And I'm gonna be, this shoe is really starting to grow on me. All right, so since I was talking about that University Blue, let's take a look at the outsole. Now, I do believe that they put some effort into turning that outsole into this blue versus, if you take a look at the blue here, this is more like an icy blue. Do you see that? The light's making it a little bit lighter, but if you take a look at the difference there, you can totally see the difference in like the icy blue versus this University Blue. It's definitely way more blue. It's definitely way more blue than anything else. Y'all can even see it here. And the blue on the Wolf Grays is a very nice shoe. But the blue on the Wolf Grays right there, you can totally see the difference there. I do like that bottom. Of course, we have that Jordan on the bottom there, because if we had the Nike, we would have the Nike Air in the back. So the Jordan on the bottom gives us the Jumpman there. What do you think about this shoe? Clean kick. See the air bubble there, Tinker Hatfield design. Very, very clean kick. I've heard people say, well, if you have these, you don't need these. Yeah, it's a fair argument, right? Fair enough. You don't need every sneaker that drops. But once again, it's been 20 years since we had this release. I went ahead and picked it up. While I got you right there, go ahead and give a little tap the like button. Subscribe if you're feeling the channel. We are on the road to 5,000 subscribers, and I can only get there with your help. You. That's right. It's always loving this, and enjoy another video, man. I got so much more content I need to make. Man, I got these Nigels that came in, I don't know, about a week ago now. I've been so busy working. I have not cranked that video out, so that one's gonna be coming soon. But comment down below. Let me know if you picked these up. Are you a 5 fan? Do you rock your lace locks? And it's always loving this, and just enjoy another video. I appreciate you, and we out.